and welcome to WakeUpToLife.tv with Kelsey
and Karen. So, we're going to be talking about dreams today.
I'm excited.
Yes. I mean, dreams speak to us through our subconscious. And it's just messages that come up for us to have a look at. And of course, dreams are what really filter through our everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I thought we could interpret my dream today.
I think that's great.
Yes.
Well, I think, just before we go into that, I think with dreams too, you know how sometimes you get the dream books and you know that, I think what's more empowering is knowing that, you know, if I have a dream about camels, for example, like something so bizarre, everyone has a different interpretation of camel. So I can't imagine going into a book and reading, oh, camel means this. But what if I have a huge fear of camels? Would that not mean something entirely different for me?
I so agree with you, Kelsey. I used to have those dream books, and then I attended a dream workshop in Edmonton, and they said the same thing. So let go of those books, recycle them to someone else, right? and just go with your own feelings and your own intuition on what's going on in the dream for you, and you're going to interpret the message yourself.
Yeah, and I think too, for me, when I have a dream, or if, I should say it this way, if someone else has a dream, it works better for me to help figure out what maybe the dream can mean when the other person's very open.
Yes, and you're great at that.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I like to know that. I like to think I'm like that, but yeah. But I think it's just helpful when the other person's very open and honest, and if I say, well, what does that mean what does it mean to you if someone's running from behind you? Like, are you thinking you're in a marathon or are you being chased? Like, and the more
from?
Yeah, and like, what does that feel like when you're dreaming? And the more open someone is to expressing it, I think it's just to the core. It's just so easy just to get there and open it up and go, oh my gosh, and it can be so empowering to get what that dream was meaning, and then from there on just make changes or choices different.
And maybe some of our viewers had dreams where they can actually see words and read statements, read pages from books. That's happened to me quite a few times. And dreams where we're flying, right? So, yeah.
And the dreams where you were actually dreaming, but you know you're dreaming?
Yes.
So you can actually maneuver the dreams?
Lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming. Oh, those are fun.
Oh,
it's like, there's a book there. What's the title? What's the title?
Exactly.
You know, maybe there's something in the dream, because I'm dreaming, but in the dream I'm already figuring out the dream. It's amazing. So.
And it's so much fun well, for me anyways, I'll go to bed, and I will talk to my subconscious, and I'll say, please let me remember my dream in the morning when I wake up.
Good.
And so I'm just speaking to the subconscious and training myself that I want to remember my dream. Yeah. And so when I remember my dream, then I'm able to interpret my dream to find out what I need to look at and what I'm not maybe filtering through or not getting the message I'm supposed to be getting.
Exactly.
So.
Okay, well, I want to hear your dream.
Well, it's amazing how spiders have really been coming up for me lately. We would be out at Starbucks or at Steeps, right? And those spiders, and so I've been having this. It's like a combination of dreams, and this one I had last night was my partner Dan. We were together, and he decided to go to South America.
Okay.
And so in my dream, he goes to South America, and I know he's going to South America to be injected at this. I'm not too sure if it's a scientific research center or if it's just a new way of entertaining, and you know, for $10,000 you can be injected and you can turn into a spider.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So now he goes, and I don't really know what happens to him in South America. Yeah. But he comes back, and while he's gone, I am crying.
Oh.
Because I think that, you know, South America, he's going to turn into a spider, someone may step on him. Yeah. Right? I don't know what. And I think I'm going to lose him in that way. So now he comes back to Canada, to Calgary, wherever I am in my dream. And the following year, all he does is talk about this trip to South America and becoming a spider. So now he goes back to South America the following year to become a spider again. Now he comes back and the same thing. He's only gone for like a week or so. And I'm crying, but I'm being consoled by my friends that everything's going to work out, everything's going to be okay. But he comes back now and he's a different man. Yeah, he's very different. And now I sense more of the spider consciousness within him, and the man, the human being, is disappearing.
Oh, okay.
And isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And this dream is just so real. Anyways, I have this little baby kitten in my dream. And I know, exactly. It was so cute.
Yeah.
But he kills it.
Oh.
In my dream.
Oh. Very unlike the Dan you know now.
Yes.
Okay.
Very unlike him. I mean, he just loves animals, right? So anyways, I'm finding that because spider consciousness is coming out. This is what I'm even interpreting in my dream.
Yeah.
Is that him being a spider, if he was a spider, a cat would be a threat to him.
So you've got to kill it when it's little
So
and it's young
he's
and
gotta-
vulnerable.
Exactly, and Dan's now a man, so he can actually take care of it.
Okay.
And so I'm recognizing that I'm losing the man and he's becoming a spider, and then I wake up.
Okay. I totally have something.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and granted I know you and I know Dan a little bit, so that helps. But, okay, so
What
Dan...
a dream though.
Yeah, that is. Very interesting. Okay, so spiders... we've spoken about before because we literally were in Starbucks and there's one crawling on her and I'm like, and it's really tiny and it's like, oh my gosh, you know. So we talked about spiders already and what that means, and
Like a web of life.
web of life. Yeah. So okay, so taking that web of life. Okay. So Dan being on his amazing spiritual journey has been on for a while. So this is what I get. Dan. Okay, so consider that South Africa is symbolizing South America. I apologize. Is symbolizing a place where transformation can occur.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so regardless of what he's transforming into, but there's this place that he's transforming to. So you're letting him. He's going there, and he's going alone without you. So now all of a sudden you're not on the journey together anymore.
Right.
You're on this. He's
going
his
own
own thing. So all of a sudden it's like whoa. He's going away. You're not there. You don't know what's going to happen. So how are you going to know?
Right.
So all of a sudden you're crying because there's loss, there's fear of like what transformation, who is he going to be when he comes back?
Yes.
And I get that the symbolizing of spiders meaning the web of life, that's where I get that he can be transformed into maybe releasing his own self.
She is so good.
And then he comes back, he's the same guy, but it's like, well, what happened over there? Like, and he talks about it because you weren't there.
Exactly.
So it's like in your face. It wasn't you weren't there. You weren't there. And then for him to go back again. So that's 2 times in a row that he's left you. So now all of a sudden, he's on his own. Like clearly, he's on his own.
And he's having completely different experiences than I am.
Way. Yeah. So now there's nothing to share.
Yeah.
It's there. I get all that. And then he comes back. So now he's absolutely transformed. He is transformed. That's what I think when you mean he's fully a spider now. He's fully transformed. He's no longer Dan.
Yes.
So he even looks different, feels different. He's no longer the Dan you knew.
Right.
And now
your
little kitten.
Yeah.
So your little kitten to me is your vulnerable self.
Right.
That's what I'm getting. Or some sort of like take care of me. They're playful.
That's right.
They're tiny, and then you're being threatened by this new person who is no longer someone you recognize.
Right.
And so
like all that.
And so your fear of him killing who you are with him.
Yeah. Oh,
that's my interpretation of a dream.
That is very good, Kelsey. I'm impressed. Fine, all right, girlfriend.
That's just one take on it anyway.
Yes. And that, to me, is the purest definition of how to interpret dreams.
You just go with what is.
Just go with what is.
And if I can ask you, when I was speaking about it, which I get from your reaction, but when you were speaking about it, was it resonating with you?
Yes.
And I think that's where Yeah. And you're very in touch with yourself. So that's what I think when I interpret dreams for myself. If I'm kind of going, well, maybe it means this, and I get a sensation like, oh, that could be.
You just know.
Then you just know. And there's no, you could be skeptical and the what ifs or whatever, but that's a choice. You can choose that, but I choose else. I say I'm going to take on whatever resonates with me, whatever empowers me, and brings resolution to some sort of issues, and it's just one other process of life that we can embrace.
What's that going on? The dream interpreter.
Yeah, so if you'd like your dreams interpreted, email me. I would be happy to.
Wake up to life.tv. That's why we're here, to help you in any way we can.
That's right. My little 1-900 service.
That's right, exactly.
I'll do it for free. That's my pay it forward to you.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. This has been great. I've learned a lot about myself again, and that's what life's all about, is just learning, evolving, and listening to others, because everyone can assist us in that evolution of self.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially through our dreams, and really just take time and talk with your friends and see what comes up and the symbolism that comes up for you.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Namaste.